Vic, if you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness. What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida? That person's name is? Fuck!
What?
I tried to screenshot the thing. Anyway, Adrian Andrews. NANI?! Witness! That's not who you told me it was earlier! Wait, what?
Oh my god.
What a twisted plot.
Just their reactions was priceless.
Yeah.
They're shooting out fireworks outside.
That's not who you told me it was earlier! Huh? Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. NANI?!
I hear Shade's voice. What?
I will never scream what. I will say nani, because it's funny. This can't be on the phone earlier! What the actual shit, Mia?!
My guess is that Mr. Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back.
Stabbed Edgeworth in the back?
I'm sure in order to get an audience with the court. Today Killer told him a different name. Matt on guard, perhaps.
This is outrageous! I was deceived! This witness is telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who summoned this witness. That! You Shelley Day killer! That testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt on guard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his...
Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this.
Yeah. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake, but most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. Day Killer's client, who requested the murderer, was not the defendant at all. Oh god, I stumbled over that sentence. No. With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Matt on guard is innocent. I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please, continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict. Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately.
Right now. With the way this is going, On Guard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya.
Yeah, but Mr. Edgeworth is right. The killer's lying. And On Guard, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this? I believe the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant. Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelley Day Killer is certainly lying under oath.
Wasn't me! Listen, everyone, please. That testimony just bounced all one big lie.
Miss Andrews.
The suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie.
But Mr. Day Killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client.
No, that's not true.
Also, there's quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button donning the nickel samurai costume.
But that's...
You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Impax was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead.
No.
What are you looking at me for?
You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them. Please, help me.
Compulsive saving.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions.
I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save mine? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do? Ah, shit. What should we do, guys? If we get a not guilty verdict for our client, then Maya's safe, but we let an evil person go free. Or do we take the shot and request that the trial continue?
I think the trial should continue. Maybe we might, Gumshoe might have some stuff.
He's in a car crash. And we got, like, Von Karma to go find him. Actually, I don't even think we did, because we didn't call her or anything. Chat, what do you guys think?
Help us, chat.
Help us, chat. You're our only hope. I'll wait 30 seconds, and if chat doesn't say anything, then I'll just go with, request the trial continue. Actually, because request the trial continue is the wrong choice, or is the right choice, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm gonna see what happens if we pick the other one.
Oh, jeez. This isn't gonna be good.
Oh, jeez, Rick. I did just save, so it should be fine. Alright, request the verdict. Your Honor, the defense requests that... It's no use. I can't... Oh, it feels like I lost my voice. He can't do it.
Phoenix.
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty.
You're a lawyer.
I know. But Matt on guard is a killer, a murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I'm no better than on guard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the facts. That it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten on guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust. I never thought about it until now. I trust him? My boyfriend?
Oh, for God's sake.
What? Becca, Piper, back me up on this. Edgeworth and Phoenix are boyfriends.
Let it go! I already got it! Yes, you do.
Mr. Wright, your opinion, please.
The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. Daykiller.
Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright?
Right.
But that witness has climbed through his testimony. Your job here is done.
I'm not done yet. To see through a witness's lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. Still more evidence to look at. I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur. Yes, see? See?
So they were gonna give me the same answer.
Becca says yes. With that cute... What is that emoji? I like that that emote. Oh, can I use that? Hey! That's a cool emote.
Very well, the trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. Daykiller.
Right away, Your Honor.
Aw.
Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are. That is how things are usually done. What is he talking about? Usually done?
But what shall we have him testify about now?
Mr. Day Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? About my client, part 2. As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. Excuse me. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that one Corrida was dead. Corrida. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules.
This is a most unexpected turn of events for the, 5th time now. However, this time everything has finally been
Objection!
What? Just a second, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth,
We still have the cross-examination to do.
but you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright?
Yee! Fuck you, Your Honor! Your Honor, the defense will question the witnesses if I have a
Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony, then
Then I'll expose the lies. In that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose.
I don't understand what's going on anymore.
That makes 2 of us.
That makes 2 of us. Sorry, I had to say it with you.
It's okay. Compulsive saving.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
If I press him the wrong way, it might raise suspicions on his end. But I have to do something to waste more time. Witness, about requesting a hit. Yes? How much is your fee?
What?
I see you were also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial.
What?
No, I'm not thinking of hiring!
Mr. Wright,
What?
you want to kill me? You want me dead?
No! No! He doesn't want you dead!
Not even! Why would you think something?
Something like that! Guilty, Mr. Phoenix Wright! You're hereby declared guilty! What the fuck?
Guilty, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You are hereby declared guilty.
But he didn't do anything! Witness. Let's continue.
Why are you voicing everyone now?
I'm sorry, I was in the moment. But it was funny.
It was.
It was in the moment. He was just like, guilty, guilty! Wait, you will be dead, don't you?
Why did you disclose the name of your client? They're your client, are they not?
Wait, why is your voice so high-pitched?
I'm laughing. I couldn't be bothered doing the voice.
Clip the snort! Clip the snort! Do it!
Shut the fuck up!
No.
I can't stay mad at you.
I think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person. I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job. Ah, yeah. Well, change in occupation might be good for you. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying, Mr. Day Killer. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their and their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client at this time thought they could run away from their guilt. Are you talking about the button and the knife? Yes, and my business card. Oh yeah, the shell card. This thing. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police, I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible.
Try to make things easy.
My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. He's pretty devoted to his work. I like him! But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. I just realized, should I be doing like a, pretending to be the first person to da-da-da, but no, I'm not gonna bother. If I had, like, an audio deck, I could probably put a radio filter on my voice, but that would be annoying, to be honest.
Try, like, putting your mouth around, like, your hand over your mouth.
While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene.
Much better, right?
I don't know. Does it sound better if I do it like this?
Yeah, because it actually sounds like you're coming through a radio.
Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrido was dead. Oh, wait. Here we go. It's a press. So you're saying that most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Oh, okay. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too. No, I already told you I have no intention of using your services, ever! Why does he keep looking at me like that? Like I'm the one on trial here. From the very beginning? That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. So why do you think your client did that? What do you mean by why? Well, fiddling around at the scene of the crime is pretty risky. And why would someone who has requested a murder go to the crime scene anyway? That is true. I assume it was probably done to frame Mr. Ungard. Does that sound like the sound of a radio coming in? Is that convincing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm literally just making the Transformers noise. That noise. If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it? Sadly, that is not possible. Huh? My job is to kill, that is all. And to leave my business card behind, naturally. The business card is so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty. Even if they say it's for revenge, setting someone else up to take your fall. And that's all you have to testify? Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again. Again? As in you plan to continue? I must, as I have yet to find a person to take my place and become the fourth successor. Fourth? Actually, how would you like new life, Mr. Attorney?
No!
Excuse me? No, I'm fine, really.
Are you really now?
What kind of man that just thinks I am now?
I'm sorry. This is still funny. What are you going to do now, Phoenix?
All I can do now is expose the lies.
That's true, however. You realize that you will be very bad for our client, right?
I'm so confused. The one thing I know for sure is that I can't let this trial end yet. Okay. Okay, I think now we object. We objection. I have no idea what to object to. Is this another one where I... No, this isn't another one. Where I, like, press multiple times.
Probably like around 9:30 my time. I have to wake them up and get set up for those fireworks.
Oh, good. What time is it now?
9:11.
Anyone have any ideas?
I don't think we can really object to anything, really.
Should we look it up?
I have to look it up.
Because I do want to get this over with today. Not to say that I'm, like, bored or anything, but even though I do need a break from Ace Attorney right now, but... Excuse me. I do need to... Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, I'm a moron and I should have remembered this. Adrian, did she? Because she left her fingerprints at the scene on this wine glass full of tomato juice that she poured for him. If she knew, then she wouldn't have left fingerprints. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. Daykiller. In fact, I want to thank you by compulsively saving. Even though I just saved, but don't worry about it. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Corrida had been murdered.
How do you know that?
From this wine glass, Your Honor.
The glass?
Mr. Daykiller's supposed client, Thorpe, Mr. Corrida, had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim.
But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan?
What? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left their fingerprints behind.
I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? A minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct? I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Corrida's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. How strange.
Yes.
Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Huh?
Phoenix? If Daykiller figures out what we're up to, and we're in real trouble.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Ah, sorry.
Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you.
What the fuck? Stick away. Anyway, I'm positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken.
Very well.
Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items Daykiller left behind to get here. Do you think Maya turns into Mia in front of Daykiller? Like he's like trying to move her around and randomly she just turns into a grown woman? Cause I want to see that. While I wait for the items, yeah. If I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. Witness testimony request taking. Okay.
Oh, right. Oops. This request came to me about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I've made no mistakes.
So you physically met your client, huh?
That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
About a week ago. 1 week ago, are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations, but I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Tony, I hope you will keep that in mind.
Please, stop.
None of this, my client this time had a very specific date and time.
Specific date and time. Did you ask why on that specific night?
No, I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request. But as for why, I only had my suspicions.
Suspicions, huh? Press further. So what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night?
I'm sure it was all for the bear.
The bear?
My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figure in one corridor's room. I would like to retrieve that item for me.
You must be talking about this bear puzzle. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. Making Edward British for no reason. He's planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference, after all.
That is correct. If I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where the bear figurine was.
I see.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of very any importance?
Ah, fuck me, it's one of these. Alright, I'm gonna say no until I've read all of them. What Daykiller said sounds plausible, but in the end, it's just his conjecture. No, Your Honor, I don't think it's very important.
Well, then witness, please continue.
Blue, you're being very quiet.
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just waiting until like I get more lines or something.
Yeah, it's fair. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right?
Of course I did.
What was that? What was with the brief pause? What? Witness, I would like you to give us a few more details.
I always meet with my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail.
And why is that?
It's because I value the trust between the client and myself above all else. The only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye.
Well, Mr. Wright?
No. Why he meets his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions.
What do you mean by that?
My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person?
I've already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. He's only through talking with him.
Hey! Hey! Blue, do you see it?
I see it.
It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him. That's when I thought I can trust this person as a client.
It's true what they say about talking face to face.
Judge, you moron!
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any...
It was very important, Your Honor. If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance. You fucked up! You fucked up!
Really?
If that's the
Sorry
case.
about the background noise. It's the fireworks. Your neighbors are shooting off.
Oh, right, it's, America Day, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I was leaving at. I'm planning on leaving at 9:30 because we have fireworks of our own to set off.
That's fair. Witness, please
Oh, there they go.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay. Witness, please include the statement in your just now in your testimony.
Very well. From the moment I saw him.
From the moment I saw him! Ah, yes, my favorite husbando, Adrian Andrews! Adrian fucking Andrews! I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time.
Yes, that is correct.
And that's when you thought he was trustworthy?
How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct.
I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale.
What?
Shelley Day Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews.
Huh? Why would you say that?
Because you made one very big slip up about her.
So what is the issue? What did you say just now? About...
If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is, in fact, a woman. Oh, that was great.
Woohoo! Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
This witness testified to the following, that he always meets face-to-face with his clients when taking their requests. Sorry, I got a notification.
But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person.
Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly the point! That means Mr. Day Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews. Oh my god, the radio was like sweating battery acid or something. It's actually really creepy to look at. I'm gonna skip that.
Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake?
I
That
believe
is
it has to
really
do with... Huh?
That is weird.
I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. It is a very androgynous name.
Her name?
Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name.
Yes, I see.
Unluckily for Mr. Day Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Mr. Andrews... Ew, God, even I'm doing it. No one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. Why am I making him British? He's not British. And so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with.
What? What is going on?
He's hiding the real one.
Shelley Day Killer, this court demands an explanation.
Please
That
stop.
is very
Huh?
Yeah, that is unsettling. Stop sweating.
Yeah.
I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another.
So does that mean you remember something different now?
Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more.
I know he's just going to spit out more lies.
Very well, but this time please give us the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I remember now. I took that request by mail.
You just said that you don't do that!
There have been times when I took a job without having met my client.
You just said that you never do that!
The request was for the murder of Juan Corrida and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man.
Bullshit!
So you took this job through a letter.
He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he's definitely lying.
Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us.
I know, I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. My boyfriend. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it.
Now then, let's begin the cross-examination.